right, hit us up. What question you got for us? Close us
Controlling.
out.
Okay, my question is protective versus controlling. Where does protective become controlling?
All right, I want to close up. If you have an iPhone, you're a controlling motherfucker because you get locations. You get all this fucking geotag shit. Like, you just can't let it motherfucking go. I seen your message. I know you over here. If you're on an iPhone, you're a controlling motherfucker. Us Androids, we let it go. I don't need to see the message. I don't even know. I don't need your location. I don't need to Apple share our playlist. I just trust that when you get the aux, you gonna play something nice.
Interesting. I like how you where you took that, but on the flip side of that, I heard a Cruise Season, they podcast, they were talking about, it was like a short clip of one of the hosts talking about how men who are like just nonchalant men are negative men. You don't want them in your relationship. And he talked about how like he reflected on how he likes to know where his woman's going, so in case he needed to protect her, he knows what's the situation's going to be, how he got to come up, whatever the case may be. And for me, I was like, that's where that question kind of derived from. I was like, protective versus controlling, because to me that feels like control. I want to control every aspect of where you're going, what you're doing. Now, out of courtesy, you can give me some of that information. Oh, I'm going to the movies with the homies. All right, cool. Let me know when the movie over. Let me know when you're on your way home. Whatever type of situation, whatever that may be. But I feel like sometimes people push the line, like especially when it comes to quote unquote alpha males, where they're like, and I know we had this conversation before, where it's like, I need to know where my woman is all the time in case something happened. And it's like, no, you want to know because you're insecure, I think, about yourself.
I want to know where my woman is all the time. I can protect you. I swallowed the red pill, became Neo. I'm the Matrix.
I mean, I think it's important, but I think it shouldn't be something that's demanded. I think it should be something that the woman gives, and I think that comes with communication and trust. Like,
protection, being, I feel like protection is a little bit more, make it more gendered, but it's almost kind of like. I'll say this, and this will be my last 2 cents, and I'll let you have the last moment. As a society, people applauded JT for checking Uzi at the award show. Took his phone, all the other stuff. But if that was a dude, right? It would have been like, oh, he's a crazy motherfucker. Oh, blah, blah, blah. And the reason I kind of bring that up is the same thing when it comes to protection. Or actually, before, I'll also give another example, kind of going coincide. What may be creepy to one girl may be like, oh, you applying that right pressure. Because if I'm like sliding in DMs, I'm like, hey, babe, let's go. It's good. Good morning. And, fucking Steve Urkel motherfucker be like, hey, baby, who's going? She's like, oh, he's so creepy. Or it's kind of like, it's up to the interpretation where, like, we have to level the playing field where, like, if I'm asking where you're going, like, there is a spectrum of that is controlling. And there's also a spectrum of, like, I just want to know where you're going, because so just in case something happens, I'm there, and it's just peace of mind. Because even though none of us are married, I'm pretty sure married people be like, oh, this is like, I'm gonna give you an idea of what I'm doing, type of thing. Where like,
which
I feel like
different, yeah.
Or even in like getting to know someone, like I feel like we're demonizing us, I feel like people demonize or take it too far. So that's my 2 cents. And on Kobe Day,
and I think it for me, I think there's like you're saying, there's definitely a line. But I think it all stems on that foundation of trust, right? I think the more you trust a person, the less of those questions you're asking, and more of those things are being given to you. So you don't even have to ask, right? So it's like, oh, hey, babe, I'm running to the supermarket. All right, cool. I'll be back in a little bit. Whatever. And that could be the topic of the conversation. It's over. Boom. You know where I'm going. I'll be back. Whatever the case may be. But I think some point we get to a point where we're untrusting to where it's like, let me know where you're going. What supermarket are you going to? Oh, make sure you go to the one that's close to the house. Just let me know when you get there because I might have some. And it's like now there's more steps involved in this sense of communication. Instead of, hey, I'm going to the supermarket. Hit me if you need something. Boom, whatever the case may be. Oh yeah, I forgot the eggs. Can you grab the eggs? Whatever the case. Like, but again, I think it takes communication, trust, willingness to be open. But I think it also takes like your own lack of owning up to your own insecurities too. I think yes, there's a sense of protection. Yes, I'm always going to protect my lady. But at the same extent, how are you going to protect? Okay, say your lady goes to the other side of town and there's a shooting on that side of town. How are you going to protect your lady?
Oh, that rhetorical, or you want me to answer?
Rhetorical or whatever. Like, if you want to answer, you can. But it's like
Chuck Norris.
My thing is, yeah, we're gonna pull up, but it might be too late. So it's like in this situation, it's like being able to understand the reality of the situation, but also be able to understand like, yes, I'm gonna protect you in case you call me and be like, hey, I need you to come. Absolutely, I'm gonna come. Got a flat. Oh, I'm on my way. You can take my car home and I fix your tire type situation, whatever the case might be. Like,
you a real man. I'm gonna call AAA. I'm gonna be like on that Cali. I'll be like, pull up and drive AAA on the way. On the way.
Nah, I give her the car and fix the tire and let her go.
I could fix the tire though.
So like, but I just feel like transparency goes a lot further than a sense of this aspect of like control and protectiveness. Like, for me, protection is like when we in each other's presence and something happens and I'm in the way, I'm in the, like, that's protection. Oh yeah, absolutely. Somebody gonna run up you trying to steal your purse, he getting rocked. I'm not letting him run away. Like,
damn, you violent.
Like,
you don't give him a knuckle sandwich?
I ain't giving him no knuckle sandwich. I'm gonna give him a knuckle to the face. That's it.
Dang, black on black crime.
Why you gotta be a black person?
Why can't he not?
So black people are robbing people now?
Black people rob people. White people rob people.
So why can't reference to a black person?
Why is this something I chose first?
Yeah. Wow, brainwashed.
No, I'm not.
Brainwashed. You think all black people rob people?
I guess I'm a sheep.
Yes, you are.
Everything's full circle on this podcast. We're all petty because.
Absolutely.
Would you like to close this out?
Absolutely. It's been the Play No Games podcast. Make sure you like, subscribe, hit the bell, donate to $Hero.
Bah.
There you go. He was still late, but it's all right. If you like what we're doing, please, man, like, send us a message. Talk to us. We respond. We answer questions. We're here for you. You're here for us. And let's make it soft communication. Let's make it happen. But that's been us.
Cost, if you listen to this part of the podcast, I'll give you something. And I swear, Andrew, RJ, AJ, if y'all say something, I knew it's a fucking lie. Cost, if you fucking listen to this part of the show this far, I'll give you something. But I know you're not gonna listen to this far. I know your tactics.
Anyway, I'm Arthur.
Don't dry snitch.
I'm Arthur.
I'm Cartier Bob.
And we out. Peace.